everybody, and welcome to another Transformers and Stuff review. I'm Wtr-Squad, and it's been a long time, and I'm back. And this time with a special review, we have IDW Springer Takara vs Hasbro. And so we begin with the robot mode. As you can see here, they pretty much look the same, only with a few color differences, and that's all. First of all, this mold is awesome, brilliant. No matter which version you get, you won't be disappointed, and it's a must if you are a Springer fan, if you are IDW fan, or just Transformers all in all. It's one we've been waiting for a long time, and I'm very happy that we got him. So, to begin with, the only differences you will see between the two versions, as always, it's only the colors. Usually Takara comes with the metallic colors, and Hasbro comes with plain colors and lacking of paint apps. This time around, Takara went with a more G1 accurate tint to the colors, which is more pastel and more accurate to the comics, if I'm not mistaken. And Hasbro's version just went in with more lively colors and more touches of paint apps, as you will see through this review. Hopefully I won't ramble too much. I won't do transformation. You will only see all the modes and the differences, and again, I hope I won't rumble and repeat myself, but if I do, feel free to skip ahead. All in all, this will only be a comparison review, so you can choose your favorite. But again, I can say, no matter which version you take, you won't be disappointed. So, first of all, the head sculpt is brilliant, very Springer, very IDW Springer, very cool. Most of the colors sums up with the fact that Hasbro's colors are very shiny, but there are too many of them. What do I mean? In the leg here you can see the silver application here, which is cool, the dark gray, the plain bright gray. Too many shades of gray to my taste. The green is very cool, the yellow is very nice. All in all, the main differences are Hasbro's version has 3 different colors of gray and silver on the legs, no continuity, and most of the green and yellow are very bright, very fruit-like. Let's just say that. Takara's version, which you will see I will praise a lot, again, more cool colors, more pastel, very G1 to the toy, I mean, and you will see that through the review. Even in robot mode, the yellow is very yellow, just like the G1, and the green is just the color of the part of the G1 Springer, not all of the G1 green is the same. But all in all, very cool, and you will see that through the review. It's a great robot mode. Articulation all over the place. Very nice ratcheting joints. Big plus, Takara version has tighter joints. The shoulders are very strong and can hold the weapon very well. Hasbro's version, well, at least on mine, the right shoulder is very weak. The left one is better. But again, Takara's joints all in all are very tight and very cool. And he is my favorite, no doubt about it. The head has light piping. Of course, as always, it will be very hard to see, but it's a great head sculpt. And well, the only thing that is the same is the Autobot symbol here. It's the same Autobot symbol. It's the silver with the red, as you can see. Anyway, like I said, through the review you will see the different modes and the difference between the two, and I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope it won't be too long, and if it is, well, give me a break. I didn't do any reviews for a long time, so humor me. And let's continue, guys, with the vehicle mode, and I hope you enjoy. Okay, so we have them both in their armored car or vehicle form. On the right, of course, it's the Takara Tommy Springer, on the left, Hasbro. Of course, right from the bat, you can see the color differences, right? The silver gray and the dark metal gray here, the light, a bit even pastel green, and the more fluorescent green on Hasbro's, and the same is on the yellow. This is a more pastel yellow on the Takara Tommy one, and this is the more fluorescent-y yellow here. Yeah. Now the main differences here, as you can see from the side view, is on the gray pieces, where here it's entirely made of this gray silver light color, and here I don't know what exactly this piece is, but it has the more dark silver gray. As for Hasbro, it's the opposite, and this piece is the silver and the entire part is the more dark gray. The main difference here is the foot. The feet on Springer, from pictures I've seen from IDW Comics, is green. On Hasbro, they matched up the feet to be the dark gray, so it will look more cohesive with the entire piece here, which is okay, but it doesn't bother me that much that in vehicle mode you do see the green here. I guess if you want to make a more continuous color, you can paint this one a silver or a gray, and will match this gray here. Again, you can see the plus on Takara's colors, where here, because the gray is the same, it doesn't look weird. For me, this piece, because it's the plain gray and the dark gray here, it doesn't match. It gives me the wrong vibe. Other than that, the molds have the same problems, where the roof pieces here on the windshield doesn't match all the best way they can. On Takara it's a bit better. On Hasbro you have more gaps, but all in all this is not a problem on or a big difference between the two. The hubcaps again are the different colors of green, different shades of green, but in my opinion I really dig more the Takara one. I like the more pastel colors and the silver gray, light silver gray here on the sides. It looks better, although because all the colors on Hasbro are a bit fluorescentier or more accented with the same color, like the more powerful green it is, and the yellow, which is more lemon yellow or banana yellow, it works with the dark gray. So as a piece of on his own, it looks awesome. If you want something more with the colors and the paint apps for the comics and to match up with your G1, go with Takara. This is my choice. And I'll see you next on the chopper mode, guys. Okay, don't go anywhere. Okay, now we have Springer in his chopper mode, which is a great mode, I have to say. I really dig it. So again, on the right is the Takara Tomy, on the left Hasbro. Let's see the differences. Again, right from the start you can see how Hasbro has multiply range of gray, of the color gray. You have the dark gray, which is here on the vehicle. You have the plain gray, which is here on its thighs, and you have the more silver gray, which is on the propeller, here on the engine part, which is the silver itself, and more silver accents here on the sides and on the back. The accents here are the silver on the back for Hasbro, which is cool. I like it a lot, but like I said, again, it looks like they didn't know which version of gray to go with, and they just went with everything. The gray here is the plain gray, the dark gun gray, gun silver gray, and then again the silver here, which is fine, but I wish they stayed with the dark gray here, and then it would fit and better, and it will have the continuity of the same color. That's the biggest problem with the Hasbro one. Too many grays and too many colors. All in all, it's a nice piece, and you can see here, like I said, on Takara one, it's the same silver light gray. It's not a plain gray. So if you think Takara is lazy, they're not. It is molded plastic, but it is molded in a beautiful silver flake gray, which looks fine in real life. Better on picture, better than picture, I promise you. And like I said, the green is very pastel, but it looks awesome. You can see it even on colors from the camera. I really dig this one. Much better. Final thoughts coming up. Stay with. Final thoughts on IDW's Springer. Well, even in robot mode, as I said before, I really dig Takara Tomy's one, and again, it's only because of the colors. You have the same gray here, and the same gray here on his legs, and on his neck and face, which makes him, well, more better looking. That's the word I'm looking for. He has one shade of green, one shade of gray over his limbs, and one shade of yellow. And again, it looks so much better and so much cooler. The green feet, like I've seen in pictures, are just like IDW's comic book Springer. And what else can I say? Hasbro is a cool Springer. It's not a bad one. I just prefer the Takara Tomy's. Even the quality is a bit better. The joints are stiffer on the shoulders and on his head. On Hasbro's, they are a bit loose, especially on the shoulder here, as you can see. When you put in the sword slash rotor, it will go inside a bit harder, and that's good. It means it will stay better on his hand and less looser. Of course, there are differences with the gun. The shades here are reversed. I mean, here it's silver, and on Hasbro's is darker, but all in all, it's pretty much the gun. I don't really care about that. All I can say is that I really like Takara Tomy's Springer better, and this is my personal opinion. Everyone can make of it whatever it wants, but for me, Takara Tomy made a beautiful piece here, and if you give it a chance and hold it in your hand, you will see it is awesome. And again, all in all, it's a wonderful mold, a great figure. I'm really pleased with it, and it's recommended no matter which one you have. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in my next review. Goodbye.